Alright, so we have to find out the biggest or the largest church bell in Asia, which is actually housed in this magnificent magical church here in Panay Church.
Hola chicos, muy buenas tardes, bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal Roberto Vagabond. Hoy es sábado de la tarde and we are going to go to a new destination right now, which is actually, it possesses the largest Catholic church bell in Asia. So that's what we're going to check out right now. So yeah, come join me and let's go to that amazing church, okay? Alright, so let's now go down to the front desk to leave the key. This is my room key. Okay, I'll show you the stairs, guys. The grand staircase they have here. Again, by the way. So, this is the grand staircase that will, bring you to the room of your accommodation. That's right there. That's where my room is. There's my key there. Okay. See you later. Alright, so off we go now. Let's go there. So let's try to find the transportation that will bring me to the church. Actually, it's called Santa Monica Church, okay, or also known as Panay Church. It is located in, I think that's another municipality. Correct me if I'm wrong, viewers. I think that's another municipality, next to Roxas City. It's called Panay Municipality. Correct me if I'm wrong. I hope it's not wrong. Okay, so yeah, let's go there. I don't know if we can find a jeepney or catch a jeepney here, or tricycle and whatnot, just to go to our destination. Maybe tricycle? Not sure. Panay. Okay, tricycle, I think. Alright, so waiting for tricycle is done. I mean, I'll just move to another location. Okay, so I just walked past the city hall, and this is the church that I showed you on the previous video. Ouch! Oh my god, so slippery. Alright, so let's go there. I think we can find a transportation there at that part, and that's again the provincial capital. Okay, here's a tricycle that will bring me to the terminal, and that terminal I can find another transportation that will finally bring me to Panay Church. So this one, I think. Hello po. The friendly tricycle drivers of Roxas City. Okay, there we go. That's the church again, and the provincial capital. Right. Again, I keep on reminding the major landmarks here, just to give you, the bearings of the city, so we know where we are exactly. Look at the design of the provincial capital of Roxas. I know, of Capiz. Yeah. Intricate design, vintage design. Alright, so you got here, I just got here, okay. Thank you po, dyan na lang yan. Alright. Okay, thank you po. Okay, so I'm here at the Pontevedra terminal, so I just got the ticket. It cost me 36 pesos from this terminal going to Santa Monica Church, or also known as Panay Church. And this is the bus, and I'm going to hop in now. Thank you so much po. Bye. So this is the bus.
Aling ba, ilo lang mo para mamangkot sa karon sa driver. Dira ka na yan para malapit mo pag-con sa driver. Ano sa tao? May tao na din mamangkot sa. Dira ka na lang.
Dito po ako? Okay. Dito po.
I'm here now in the bus that will bring me to Santa Monica Church. Let's open this one. Alright, so off we go now, riding this bus from, anong name ng terminal? Pontevedra?
Roxas, Pontevedra.
Roxas, okay. Alright, so here, bus terminal here in Roxas. And actually it's just around 7 kilometers from here. Yeah, so 7 kilometers later on, we should arrive at our destination, the Panay Church or Santa Monica Church, I say. Okay, there we go. It's running now actually. My fellow passengers. Now I'm here. I just arrived. Thank you so much, Mo. Alright. Thank you, Kuya. Off I go. Alright, so I just took that small bus coming from Roxas City. So cute bus, no? Alright, guys, I'm here. I just arrived here at the Santa Monica Church. Alright, before that, before I'll show you the church, I'll show you the surrounding areas here. There's 7-Eleven. Oh, 7-Eleven is everywhere. And Centro Turismo de Panay. Oh, they have an office here. Centro Turismo de Panay. Okay, so this is a cultural heritage of the Philippines. Alright, so time check right now is 15 minutes past 12 and it's gloomy. Gloomy midday, but it's fine. Finally, we arrived here at Santa Monica Church, or also known as Panay Church. Wow, such a, you know, like, I have goosebumps right now, you know. Because for me, buildings, heritage building like this really gives me goosebumps, you know, because it brings me back to the time. Wow. All right. Okay. So as what I have mentioned, this church has the Asia's largest church tower. Not church tower, but church. What do you call this? Bell. Yeah, so that's what we're going to check. All right, so we have to find out the biggest or the largest church bell in Asia, which is actually housed in this magnificent magical church here in Panay Church. Yeah. And there's actually a I don't know what, I think that's an office. Yeah, there's a heritage building over there at the end. So let's also find out what is that. But first, let's check first this church, the interior, the design of this church. Okay. Alright, so there's a piece of information here about that describes or talks about the short information about this church. Okay, so it says the Church of Panay. Panay, originally called Bamban, was established in 1572. It's the first church constructed in 1774 by Father Miguel Morgia, was heavily damaged by typhoon in 1875. The present church was constructed in 1884. All right, under the direction of Father Jose Veloso, who commissioned Don Juan Reina to cast a bell for the church from 70 sacks of coins donated by the townspeople. And this bell, which is the biggest in the Philippines, measures 7 feet in diameter, 5 feet in height, and weighs 10,400 kilograms. By virtue of National Historical Institute Board Resolution Number 3, Series of 1997, this church is declared a National Historical Landmark. Okay, it mentioned here that it has the biggest church bell in the Philippines, but actually, according to the new information, this is now the Asia's largest church bell. Okay, and again, the church bell that we are going to find out very soon. Weighs around 10.5 tons. Imagine that. 10.5 tons or 10,500 kilograms. Wow, that's massive. And actually, I think there's a replica. Yeah, I think that's a replica because that's what I read online. There's a replica if you don't want to climb, because it's inside a church. I think you need to climb up there, and the replica is this one. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I think that's just made of concrete. All right, now it's time to get in. All right, let's go there. They actually just opened the main or front door here. Good entrance. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. So this is the interior of the church. I'll not make my voice louder because we're inside a place of worship. And I hope you can still hear me. Okay. What a magnificent interior. The inside of the church. Wow, so magical. Wow. Alright, so let's go closer to the altar just to have a, closer look of the Santa Monica's church altar. We're actually very close to the altar now. And okay, I'll show you here. That leads to the front door. Okay. Yeah. And I'll show you the altar. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's the main altar here. Boom. Right. Alright, so this Santa Monica Church or Panay Church is a historic church here in the municipality of Panay. Yeah, so guys, don't confuse with the Panay Island, alright? Because again, as I mentioned in the previous videos, we are on Panay Island, and Panay Island consists of 4 provinces. So just a review, we have Aklan, Antique, Capiz, and Iloilo. And we are here in the province of Capiz, okay? And one of the municipalities here in Capiz province is Panay itself, yeah. So we are here. Panay is a municipality where the Santa Monica Church is located, and so we are here. Yeah. I'll show you again. That is the part where the church choir are going to sing when there's a mass. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to find where the church bell is. I don't know, where is it? Okay, this is a the Doctrina Cristiana. This is Saint Pedro Calungsod, and he's holding Doctrina Cristiana. That's the first book published in the Philippines. Yeah, Doctrina Cristiana it's called. And what is this here? Statue of Mama Mary. Yes, I don't know, where is it? Kuya, excuse po, saan po yung bell pan mo?
Nandito po sa baba po.
Yan.
Replika na po yan.
Replica. Yung original po,
Sa
nasa
taas po po pwede ngayon sa rin. May misa po eh.
anong oras siya pwedeng mapuntahan ko?
Wala ka lang yan kasi matagal yung misa.
Oh, okay. Sige po. Pero yun nandiyan, replica lang yan, di ba?
Replika lang po.
Sige, thank you.
Sige po sir.
Okay. So, yeah, we're outside. And no, sorry, they are closed. I mean, you know, access to the real church bell is closed for the meantime. So again, that's the replica. And okay, so this is the other view, I mean the outside view, the west side of the church. This is actually the it's a museum, yeah, Museo de Santa Monica, Parroquia de Santa Monica. Okay. It says the Old Spanish Well. The Old Spanish Well is this direction. Where is it? Let's find that Old Spanish Well. I think that is the one. Let's try to check this out. Yeah, we found it. The Old Spanish Well. There you have it. You see that? Fuente de Vida, the Old Spanish Well. And it's closed. They covered it. Yeah, but anyhow, this is the one. Okay, this is the Old Spanish Well. Yeah, but unfortunately it's closed. I can't see also the actual church bell. That's the reason why I came here. Hopefully they will give me a chance. It's kind of weird because the guy told me that you know, they are not allowing, you know, us to access it because there's a mass, but there's no mass. I don't know with that guy why he said that. Yeah, he said that he's not allowed to go up, you know, to see the real church bell because there's a mass and there's no mass at all. Weird guy. And there's a place called Bitania. Let's check it out. What's in here? Oh, okay, there's a guy. This is Adoration Chapel. Adoracion. Okay, all right. So by the way, this is the back part of the church. Yeah, the rear part of the church. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so I just verified again with one of the people there inside the church. Okay, there's actually an arranged like guided tour if you really want to see the real church bell, right? But that's scheduled at 3 o'clock in the afternoon after the mass. So okay, it made sense now. But it's just, you know, it's yeah, 12:30 in the afternoon now. And of course I can't see it until 3 p.m. Of course I don't want to stay here until 3, no. So alright, anyway, so I'll just show you again the church, and that's where the church bell is. Alright, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed, really disappointed, you know, that I cannot see the actual bell. But anyhow, so another information, fun fact about that bell, it's actually the church bell is actually made of coins, you know. So long time ago, the people here in this town donated sacks and sacks and sacks of coins, okay, and they casted it to make that church bell, and that's the largest one in the Philippines and even in the whole Asia. So yeah. Alright, next to the church I'll go to 7-Eleven to get my sugar fix. Yeah, Coca-Cola. Yes, your man needs Coca-Cola. Your man needs Coca-Cola, of course, yeah. So that's what we're going to do next. No, they don't have Coca-Cola. Well, they have, but it's actually warm because their refrigerator is not working. So that's why they have a hot Coca-Cola. Okay, no access to church bell, no access to cold Coca-Cola, so I'm still finding
cold Coca-Cola here in this small town of Panay. I hope I can get one. I really need that sugar fix. I hope there's like a small store here, sari-sari store, where I can get a cold Coca-Cola. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm kind of bit of a, disappointed that I haven't experienced, seeing the actual church bell. But it's fine. I think it is what it is. It's part of the game. It's part of the adventure. You can't have everything. It's fine. Okay, but hopefully, at least I can find a cold Coca-Cola here. May Coke po kayo? Yung malamig? Finally, I got it. Yeah, it's 20 pesos worth of Coca-Cola right there in that small sari-sari store. Because 7-Eleven, they don't have it. Because their refrigerator system is not working. Actually, when I touch one of the bottles or one of the cans, it's warm. Yeah. So refreshing. Having a cold Coca-Cola right in front of the church. Amazing. Guys, there's actually a funeral service right now. Look. You see, you hear the sound of the church bell. Yeah. That sound is for, like, for example, this funeral service, Alright, so the visit to Santa Monica Church is done. I'm now head back back to Roxas City. I don't know. It's closed. It's full. The bus is full. Okay. Anyhow, I think I'll go for the tricycle then, because the bus is already full. Back to Roxas City. Alright, so I'm in a tricycle now, heading back to the hotel, back to Roxas City. Alright guys, so I'm back at the hotel now, here at Halaran Plaza. And yeah, so that was quite an interesting trip, going to the church, Santa Monica Church or Panay Church, which has the considered as Asia's largest church bell. But unfortunately, we haven't seen it in person. I mean, the real church bell, but rather only the replica, which is they put it outside. But anyhow, it is what it is. It is part of the adventure. And because you can't really have everything at one time. It's okay, no worries. But at least we were able to visit that very historical church in this island of Panay. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it. And as usual, if you like this video, please let me know by clicking the like button, and also subscribe down below if you haven't done it yet. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell, because again, when you do that, when you click the notification bell, you will know upfront the latest video that I'm going to share here on my channel. Alright, see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.